Cowboys owner Jerry Jones finally has spoken with his troubled wide receiver Dez Bryant, who was arrested last month for allegedly assaulting his mother. He described their talk as, quote, a great visit. So, Stephen A., I'll start with you. What should Jerry Jones have said to his star?
He should have looked Dez Bryant in the face. He should have sat there and said, you are a very privileged individual, because the fact of the matter is the only reason why you deserve the opportunity that you're getting is because of your immense talent. There's nothing else. I don't care about your work ethic right now. I don't care about all of this other stuff. What I care about most importantly is that you know how to act like a civilized human being. Now, I was not there. I was not an eyewitness. I don't know whether these allegations are true that you put your hands on your own mama. But that is as egregious, is one of the more egregious things that I've ever heard as an owner. And if I ever hear about something like this again, this will not be associated with my franchise. And not only will it not be associated with my franchise, I'm going to do everything that I can to make sure you don't participate anywhere in the NFL, because this NFL, this National Football League, does not need individuals that conduct themselves that way. So I'm telling you right now, I understand I wasn't there. I understand you're claiming your innocence, but where there's smoke, there's fire. If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it ain't a damn mongoose. I'm tired of seeing your name in the media for all the wrong reasons, and I swear to you, if this happens again, if you are in the news for anything like this, you will not be a member of the Dallas Cowboys. And if I have anything to say about it, you won't be a part of the NFL. You better recognize. That's what I would tell them.
Ooh.
I love everything you just said, but you know and I know, Jerry Jones has had that conversation with that young man over and over and over again before this latest incident. And I can tell you for a fact, Jerry has said those very things about you must avoid potential trouble, Dez, because you have so much potential on the field. You could help us get back to and win another Super Bowl. And if you do, because you have the ability to do so, you will set yourself up for life in Dallas.
Let me ask you a question, Skip, because it's very important, because you have not been wrong about anything you've said about Jerry Jones. You've been right on the money. You've covered this man. You know this man. Tell me exactly what you think Jerry Jones has said to Dez Bryant.
Okay. All the things that you just said, he's laid it on the line before. And you will recall when this story first broke and then Jerry started to take a beating for why haven't you sat down with Dez after the mom called 911. Right. And I kept saying on the air, it's because Jerry's too angry to talk to him. Mm-hmm. And that's what's happened. He's beyond talking anymore. He said all the things you just said. Now, we didn't have him putting his hands allegedly on his mom at that point. Now, she did recant. Mm-hmm. But we don't know whether the police will pursue the charges on their own. And you know that's a big, distinct possibility here. We don't know what the commissioner might do. And Jerry is close to being done with Dez Bryant. That's why he didn't talk to him. It's over. He's tried and tried and tried. We've had one little incident after another that have built up into a big incident in totality with Dez Bryant. Not big things, the mall incidents where the mall cops are getting on his
about his
buddies.
Saggy pants.
Yeah, saggy pants. And then he got into it with the mall cops, and he was banned from the mall for a little while. Had an incident yelling at his girlfriend in the mall restaurant. It's little things. Now, again, Jerry was talking yesterday about his past dealings with another 88, Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin had substance abuse problems.
That's a difference.
Okay, big deal.
Big
so,
deal,
to my knowledge,
difference.
to our knowledge right here, Dez yet to have any substance abuse that we know of. But in the big picture, I know there are those inside the Cowboy organization who are done with Dez Bryant just because they think he'll never get it. He'll never get it on the football field.
Fine, but if that's the case, Skip, and I'm going based on what you're talking about, because I'm trusting you here about Jerry Jones, there's a bigger issue. Tony Romo comes out. He speaks in favor, support of Dez Bryant. Miles Austin did the same thing. Yep. Jason Witten did the same thing. If you remember, I came on the air and said, why are you guys doing this? Why do we know the details? Do you know whether or not this is somebody that needs to be stood up for? Now you have the owner, the man who cut the check, the man who built the billion-dollar playpen that I'm always talking about. Yeah. This is the dude, according to you, you're saying he's fed up, he's tried, he's talked to him. And let's also just use common sense here. If Jerry Jones, who is all about winning, who is all about the bottom line, if Jerry Jones is fed up with you, Is he fed up with you because he's tired of you being in the news? Or is he fed up with you because there we say may be a shred of truth to some of the allegations that have been put about there? Because Jerry Jones strikes me as the kind of guy that even though you're in the news for the wrong reasons, if he believes there's minimal to zero credibility or validity to those assertions and those allegations being levied against you, he's going to ride with you. Well, he's going to ride with you.
Stephen A., to your point, though, I mean, you've covered Jerry Jones, as he mentioned. He has a reputation for giving a longer leash to troubled players. Like, he's done it time and time again.
That was the MO of the early Cowboys.
So how is it that he's able to draw that hard line in the sand on this guy? Because you said it before, these are minor, they're incidents, and there's a collective sample, but they're still minor incidents compared to what he used to deal with.
Who in this organization put his credibility and reputation as a football man on the line for Dez Bryant on draft night? Jerry Jones did. He traded up into the bottom of the first round to the 25th pick to take a high-risk, high-reward plunge on somebody that everybody else said has got too many problems. The mom was involved in Oklahoma State, as we've gone through. Now, the mom has low credibility. She's been in jail for crack cocaine. Okay, well, let's keep that out there.
Let's keep it real.
But a lot of people didn't want the mom problem on top of the Dez problem, and Dez has never had the highest football IQ, so there was a big fear factor. He'll never be able to get it offensively in pro football. And I'm still hearing from people in Dallas, he still can't figure out the offense.
So is that the bigger issue, his work ethic?
No, not with Jerry Jones in this particular instance, but it's important to mention that there's a difference between substance abuse issues a la Michael Irvin.
Correct.
And somebody that has behavioral issues. We've seen time and time again the NFL have a shorter leash and a shorter level or significantly less level of patience with those with behavioral issues than those with substance abuse issues. Because
good point.
Because you feel like, okay, this dude has a problem. Can we give him some help? You have people fighting addictions all the time, whether it be alcohol or drugs. But when you just want to act like it, just a buffoon or something far worse, that is an entirely different matter altogether.
Okay, yeah.